Hello, and welcome to No World, where we bring history to life. Today, we take you on a journey to one of India's most iconic landmarks, the India Gate. Standing proudly in the heart of New Delhi, the India Gate is not just a war memorial but a symbol of India's colonial past, its sacrifices during World War I, and the nation's progress after independence. To understand the India Gate, we must travel back to the early 20th century. The world was embroiled in World War I from 1914 to 1918. Though far from the battlefields of Europe, India, then a British colony, played a crucial role. Over 1.3 million Indian soldiers were sent to fight in distant lands like France, Mesopotamia, and Africa. More than 74,000 Indian soldiers lost their lives, and thousands were injured. Despite their sacrifices, their contributions were often overlooked in the larger narrative of the war. To honor their bravery and sacrifices, the British government decided to build a grand memorial in India. The idea of constructing a war memorial in the capital city, New Delhi, was conceived by Edwin Lutyens, a renowned British architect responsible for designing much of New Delhi's colonial architecture. The memorial would serve as a tribute to the Indian soldiers who had fought and died in foreign lands, far from home. The construction of India Gate began in 1921 and was part of the larger plan to build the new capital of British India in New Delhi. Edwin Lutyens was entrusted with the task of designing the monument. Known for his neoclassical architectural style, Lutyens sought to create a structure that was both grand and solemn, reflecting the sacrifices it commemorated. The design of the India Gate draws inspiration from the Arc de Triomphe in Paris and other European triumphal arches. Standing at a height of 42 meters, 138 feet, the monument is made of Bhartpur red sandstone and granite, giving it a distinct reddish hue. The foundation stone of the India Gate was laid by the Duke of Connaught on February 10, 1921. The construction took approximately 10 years to complete, and the monument was officially inaugurated on February 12, 1931, by Lord Irwin, the then Viceroy of India. The arch is inscribed with the names of over 13,000 Indian and British soldiers who lost their lives in World War I and the Third Anglo-Afghan War. These inscriptions serve as a reminder of their sacrifices and the price of war. The India Gate is a masterpiece of architecture, blending classical European design with local elements. The monument stands on a broad base and gradually tapers as it rises, giving it an imposing yet elegant appearance. One of the most striking features is the shallow domed bowl at the top of the arch, intended to be filled with burning oil on special occasions. This design element is inspired by the traditional Indian practice of lighting lamps to honor the departed. Surrounding the India Gate is a lush, green expanse known as the Raj Path, or King's Way, which leads to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, President's House. This alignment was carefully planned by Lutyens to create a ceremonial axis, making the India Gate a focal point of national events and celebrations. The intricate carvings on the monument, the grand scale, and the symmetry of its design make it a significant example of colonial-era architecture in India. The addition of Amar Jawan Jyoti. While the India Gate was originally built to honor soldiers of World War I, its significance grew after India gained independence in 1947. In 1971, following the India-Pakistan War, the Indian government decided to establish a permanent tribute to the unknown soldiers who sacrificed their lives for the nation. Thus, the Amar Jawan Jyoti, Flame of the Immortal Soldier, was installed beneath the India Gate in 1972. This eternal flame burns day and night, symbolizing the sacrifice of soldiers who laid down their lives to protect the nation. The Amar Jawan Jyoti consists of a simple black marble pedestal with a reversed rifle, topped by a soldier's helmet. The eternal flame burns from 4 urns around the structure, kept alive by a continuous supply of gas. This site has become a place of national pride, where the Prime Minister and other dignitaries pay their respects during significant national events, such as Republic Day on January 26. India Gate in modern India. Today, the India Gate is more than just a war memorial. It has become a symbol of India's resilience, unity, and patriotism. The monument is a popular tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors from around the world who come to witness its grandeur and pay their respects. The surrounding lawns and fountains make it a favorite spot for picnics, evening strolls, and cultural events. On national holidays like Republic Day and Independence Day, the India Gate becomes the center of celebrations, with military parades and cultural performances taking place along Rajpath. In recent years, the Indian government has initiated several beautification projects to preserve the monument and its surroundings. The installation of LED lighting, improved landscaping, and enhanced security measures have further elevated the India Gate's status as a national icon. The National War Memorial. In 2019, a new chapter was added to the India Gate's legacy with the inauguration of the National War Memorial nearby. This modern memorial honors the soldiers who sacrificed their lives in post-independence conflicts, including the wars of 1947, 1965, 1971, and the Kargil War of 1999. The National War Memorial comprises concentric circles representing different aspects of military life and sacrifice. It features a central obelisk with an eternal flame, much like the Amar Jawan Jyoti, and is inscribed with the names of over 25,000 soldiers. While the India Gate remains a symbol of colonial-era sacrifices, the National War Memorial represents India's modern military achievements and independence. Together, they form a comprehensive tribute to the bravery and sacrifices of Indian soldiers across generations. The India Gate stands as a timeless symbol of sacrifice, bravery, and national pride. From its origins as a colonial-era war memorial to its role in modern India as a site of national significance, the monument continues to inspire and unite people from all walks of life. Whether you visit to admire its architectural beauty, reflect on the sacrifices of soldiers, or simply enjoy a peaceful evening by the fountains, the India Gate offers something for everyone. It is a reminder of the past, a celebration of the present, and a beacon of hope for the future. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Know World for more stories that bring history to life. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.